को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर तुम पालो अपना बसेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
जैसा मिला है जीवन, मोती जैसा मन। हीरे जैसा मिला है जीवन, मोती जैसा मन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन, दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। हीरे जैसा मिला है जीवन, मोती जैसा मन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन, दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। जैसे ऊंचा हिमालय। ऊंचे हैं संकल्प जैसे ऊंचा हिमालय। ऐसे बसे दिल में जैसे बन गया शिवालय। रिम झिम अतीन्द्रिय सुख बरसे सावन। रिम झिम अतीन्द्रिय सुख बरसे सावन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। हमको है नाज बाबा क्या से क्या बनाए। हमको है नाज बाबा क्या से क्या बनाए। गाते गीत जिसके अब वो हमारे गाए। धरती गगन सभी मिल गाते होके यही मगन। धरती गगन सभी मिल गाते होके यही मगन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। हीरे जैसा मिला है जीवन मोती जैसा मन। हीरे जैसा मिला है जीवन मोती जैसा मन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन। दिया है बाबा हमको नया जीवन।
ओम शांति। ओम शांति। गुड मॉर्निंग। Baba is the one who makes us as worth as diamonds from shells, and he makes us pure from impure. He enables us receive the inheritance of the heaven. He is the Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and the Satguru. It's our fortune. What an aim and objective has been given by the Father, and what are all the attainments which are received, and how much love which is received from the Father, and how elevated is this study. Even in the worldly life, if children are weak in any of the subjects, they are given tuition. Baba says in the same way, Baba also is teaching us without charging anything. Still we become the emperors without spending even a penny, and we need not put so much effort even. Baba gives us such an education. In the worldly life, students always they go and take tuitions if they need little more assistance. Whereas Baba says he teaches us so much in such a simple way that you need not spend even a penny, but still you will become the masters of the world. And he makes you so much worthy. Whatever attainments are received, it's received free of cost. Children need not put any effort to get the inheritance from the father, because it becomes the child's birthright to receive the inheritance. He makes us the masters of the heaven. He makes us worthy of receiving the inheritance. He teaches us so that we become deities from human beings. Even if you take this relationship of the Supreme Father or Supreme Teacher or the Satguru, Baba says this study is so much, it is so elevated, which is making you deities from human beings. The sanskars of divinity, and of course elevated sanskars, because we are the ones who reside in the land of peace. What do we receive when we go to the land of peace, and what do we receive when we go to the land of happiness? Baba doesn't charge any fee from us, but still we receive that right without making much effort even. Baba says you need not incur anything. This is our fortune and we should be happy about it. Today's date is 13th May, and the essence of the Murli is, sweet children, you have come here to take tuition, to change from human beings into deities. You are becoming like diamonds from shells. Shells don't have any value. Whereas Baba's children's life is so valuable because we receive so much fortune without incurring any cost. We are receiving such a fortune. Baba says the condition here is imbibing the complete purity in order to receive that inheritance. The reward is received automatically when the requirement is met. The essence of today's Murli: sweet children, you have come here to take tuition in order to become deities from human beings, and you are becoming diamonds from shells. Question: there is no need to incur any expense while studying this knowledge. Why? Answer: because your father is a teacher. The father doesn't charge any fee from his own children. You have become father's child. You have taken his lap. Baba says, when you go into his lap, you claim that right to the inheritance without spending even a penny. Your value will become like a diamonds from shells. Even on the path of devotion, you perform charities are done. You spend a lot of money in order to become charitable souls. Whereas here, Father gives you that sovereignty. He teaches you that Raj Yoga. He gives that inheritance free of cost. Become pure and claim that inheritance. Om Shanti. Children understand that we are students. We are the students of the Father, and what do we study here? What study is being given here? That is to change from human beings into deities. Baba himself teaches us, and without making much effort, without taking extra tuitions, we receive that reward so easily. Baba is giving us the tuition to become deities from human beings. We were considering ourselves as a body, not a soul. The physical father, he sends children to another place to take tuitions. He has to even spend money for their tuitions. Then you will have to be sent to somebody else to receive that salvation. Whereas here, Baba plays the role of the Supreme Father, Teacher and Satguru, and all the attainments are received from the One. The Father sends his children to a Guru to receive the salvation. Whereas Baba is the Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher and the Guru, and he makes us to claim that right to everything he has. When Father becomes old, he feels like going into the stage of retirement, but no one knows the accurate meaning of this stage. How can you go beyond sound? This will not stay in your intellects. What is the actual meaning of going into that stage? What does that actually mean? What kind of power or is required to go? It's not understood by anyone. Baba says the stage of retirement means to go beyond sound. How do we go there? This doesn't come in anyone's intellect. Baba says the land from which you came here to play your roles, you were very pure there. While playing your parts, you have become impure. And who will make you pure? People call out, "Hey purifier." Guru cannot be called as a purifier. But one will not have complete faith in one Guru. That is why they always go for second opinion, or that search still continues till they found a Guru who will let them experience that stage which is beyond sound. Many ideas are created for this. Whosoever praise is sung, they just go and become their followers. Baba says, the sapling of this tree, Baba says only such souls will be hit by this arrow of the knowledge. They will be able to have the proper understanding. They feel that whatever is being explained here, it's just accurate. It's not a big thing to go into the stage of retirement. The soul has to go back, and Baba has explained us the simplest way of going beyond sound. The teacher has to teach the students in his school. It's not a big thing. What do devotees want? Even no one knows. Whereas you children now, you understand this world cycle very well. You also understand it's so accurate and perfect that Baba had given this inheritance, and he is right now giving us the same inheritance. How to go into the stage of retirement, who will have that potential to take us beyond sound. These things are understood by the children only. Who gives us this understanding with which we can go beyond sound? The first and the foremost thing is going beyond sound. Go into the stage of retirement, to go to that land of peace. Baba says, if you want to become pure, you need to remember the Father. Everyone remembers their physical father, but no one knows about their Paralokik Father. You children understand. We need to consider ourselves as souls, and we need to remember the Father. It's quite easy and simple. Baba says, if you think it's easy, it becomes easier to you. At the same time, if you think it's difficult, then it becomes difficult to you. The one who grants the salvation is one Father. But to become worthy of receiving that liberation in life, to follow the path of the Satguru, Baba says, however you think, you start feeling the same. The soul is such a tiny point. Baba is also a tiny point of light. But Baba is completely pure, and he is a ever pure soul. Baba says souls are completely impure, that is human beings or bodily beings, because they are ignorant. They cannot become completely pure until and unless they have that relationship with the Father. Until and unless they become stable in that soul conscious stage. The soul's form is a point of light, and Baba's form is also the same. Baba says the difference between the Supreme Soul and the soul. The Supreme Soul is ever pure, and souls always they become impure by following the dictates of human beings. So they will not get liberation in life by following the human dictates. You should always have the company of the One. We should always have our connection with the One who is ever pure, then become completely pure. Baba says the company of the One who is completely pure, he can take our boat across. Baba says the souls become Sato Pradhan by coming into the influence of the One. Baba says you also have the bad company of the Ravan, that is 5 vices. This is called the community of Ravan. You definitely need a company. You need to be liberated from the community of Ravan, and you need to take the company of the One Truth, that is the company of the One who is Sato Pradhan. You definitely need a company. You will get the bad company also. that is of the 5 vices of this Ravan. This is called community of Ravan. Now you are becoming a part of the Ram's community. Then this Ravan's community will not be there. This knowledge is in your intellects. God is called Rama. Baba comes and establishes this Ram's world. That is the dynasty of the sun and moon. You cannot even call it as Rama's kingdom, but it becomes simpler to give it the name or to explain the contrast between Ravan and Ram. The Ram's kingdom which is used is explained just because the difference between Ravan's kingdom and Ram's kingdom has to be explained. But Baba says God is called Ram. He comes and establishes this kingdom. He establishes this Sun dynasty kingdom. Even you cannot term it as Ram's kingdom, but it becomes easier for you to explain the contrast between the devilish community and the divine community. So these terms are being used. The kingdom of the Silver Age Rama is not called the Ram's kingdom. Baba says the Golden Age is called Ram's kingdom. Just the term Ram's kingdom is used in contrast with the Ravan's kingdom. The company of the One Truth will enable you claim that kingdom. That is the Golden Age. You have a small book. The title of the book is Diamond Like Life. Baba, there was a book which was published some time back that was like how to create a DT life which is as worth as diamonds. The father of Brother Bruj Mohan had written this book, which life can be called as a diamond life. Human beings cannot understand this. You are supposed to write. You are supposed to write like this: how to create a DT like diamond life. You should add this word DT. When uncle had written this book, he had written only this title, that is Diamond Life. He was told to add this word DT like diamond life. When this divinity is there, then your life becomes like a diamond. We are making that life here. Baba is making our life. He is transforming our lives from shells into diamonds. No one apart from the Father can make our life as valuable as Baba makes. You can attain a DT like diamond life from a devilish shell like life in a second without even spending a penny. When a child takes birth, he has a right to his father's inheritance. The child need not incur any expense or cost. He comes into his lap and he becomes worthy of receiving the inheritance. The father spends, he incurs all the expenditure for his education to make his life valuable or elevated. The father takes all the expenditure, not the child. Father is asking you what expenditure is incurred by you children. Baba is teaching us. Baba is giving us the right. He is incurring all the expenses and he is giving us that reward. What expenditure is incurred by you children? Do you think you need to spend anything to become father's child? As you don't have to incur anything to become a child of the father. Just you need to take a birth, that's all. The child need not make any effort to become a part or to receive the share. Do you incur anything to become father's child? Just as you don't have to incur anything to become a child of the physical father. In the same way, it doesn't cost you anything to become the child of the Paralokik father. Baba sits here and explains to you children, and he is making you deities. You are not small children. You are grown up, right? If you become father's child, Baba gives you methods. You have to establish your kingdom. First part is to make you elevated, and next is to create the kingdom. What is the basis of receiving that? The reward is created by paying attention on which aspect of the study. Baba says the most important requirement is of purity. You don't have to incur anything. When you go to Ganges, when you go and take bath in the Ganges on the path of devotion, you will have to spend a lot of money, right? Baba says you need not spend even a penny to become pure. Just you need to establish your connection with the Father. You receive the might to become pure easily. It is Baba who makes you pure. It is the power of the yoga which makes you pure. It's not about the expense or monetary thing. The devotees who visit different pilgrimage places, they always spend a lot of money. You always have the faith in the one who is making you pure. What cost is incurred here to become pure? Baba says the cost here means it's not about. Baba says you cannot become pure with the perishable wealth or something which is perishable. Baba says it comes only with the power of yoga. Baba says now receive the inheritance from the unlimited Father. In order to receive inheritance from the Father, you have to remember the Father. He is the Father, so Father himself says, if you want my inheritance, you will definitely have to become pure from impure. Baba says the purity which enables you receive that reward. If you want to receive my inheritance, you will have to become pure from impure. Then only you will be able to become the masters of the new world. You children also know Baba is establishing that heaven. Sensible children also understand very well. There is no other expense in this study. But we need to become pure in order to become worthy to receive that inheritance. You need a lot of power of yoga. It's not about the physical it's not about the monetary. You children know how much money is spent in the worldly education which is being given, but here there is no need of that. Here the soul says that he is imperishable and the body is perishable. It will definitely return to that dust. All the children, relatives, all the inheritance or the attainments which is received from the worldly life, it will definitely end, right? All the relatives, children, everything will be finished off. Whatever wealth has been accumulated, what do you do with that? How do you use that in a worthwhile way? You will definitely have thoughts about it. If someone is he's from a wealthy family, suppose if he receives the knowledge, he will definitely think, what is the use of having this perishable wealth when this education is the source of income? Whatever education is being given by Baba, you get imperishable income. Knowledge is the source of income. Baba has also explained. Baba also gives the example of Abraham Lincoln. He was very poor. He used to awake. He used to be. Baba says he used to study in street lights. Baba says he made a lot of effort by studying in the street lights because he was very poor and he used to stay awake at night, and he became president. He became so wise and clever that he became the president. Baba says, does this cost anything? Nothing. There are many who are poor, but government doesn't charge anything from them to study. Many poor children always study without any financial support. The government during that time extends financial support to them. This is just an example. Baba wants to make it very clear that if you are honest and sincere in your efforts, irrespective of your financial status, you can even claim a high status. And we have many different examples. So Abraham Lincoln was such an example that he became the president. He has attained such a high position. Government also doesn't ask anything. The godly government also doesn't ask anything from you. The government also will not charge anything from the poor people. And the godly government also doesn't charge anything from you children. The government also thinks that everyone is pure. Even though there are crorpatis and wealthy people here, Baba still says that they are poor. Baba doesn't give this title wealthy people to whoever is richest in monetary terms. Baba says the one who has the wealth of the purity, the wealth of Srimad, the wealth of the wisdom, they will claim the high status. There is the difference between the worldly education and the spiritual education, and the worldly government and the godly government. So Baba says irrespective of how much our wealthy the person is in this physical world, Baba still considers them as poor. The actual wealth is of this knowledge and the virtues. In yesterday's Murli, Baba said you will earn multi-millions at every step. What is that wealth? What is that wealth which is getting accumulated with this knowledge, with which we become the richest, we become wealthy and healthy? Baba is the Lord of the poor, and Baba makes us rich and wealthy. Baba says, whatever wealth or how much our person is rich in this world, Baba says everything has to return to the dust. Then definitely he will remain as a poor. Everything is dependent on the study. What does Baba charge from you? The father doesn't charge anything from you children, right? He is the master of the world, and he gives such an education. He is establishing such a kingdom, and he is making us the masters of the world without incurring even a penny. Children understand that we are going to become so and so, and this godly study, and we are able to earn multi-millions at every step with which you will become richest. What does Baba charge from you when he is giving you this study? Baba is the master of the world. What does he charge from you? You children understand that we are going to claim this position in the kingdom. Baba has come to make you the masters of the world. He has come to create that golden age kingdom. Even you have to explain about the one who is making us receive the reward. Many new inventions are being done. Shiv Baba says, Baba says, the whole part is recorded in my soul. The Father comes and purifies those who become impure and vicious. You also know, 5,000 years back, you had received the sovereignty of the heaven from the Father. The main thing the Father says you is that constantly remember me alone. That too, he directly gives us this teaching, that remember me alone. Baba has got the chariot. How does the incorporeal takes the corporeal form and gives us these teachings and makes us worthy and makes us pure. So Baba says there is so much attainment in all these relationships with the Father. Baba says, we didn't have to spend even a penny because Father gives us the sustenance, and in the role of the teacher, Baba gives us the teachings and is making us worthy by giving extra tuitions. And Baba in the form of a Satguru, he is giving us those directions with which we receive the salvation. So Baba comes directly and he makes us receive those attainments of those three relationships. Baba says there will be definitely one chariot which is adopted by Baba. Everything is predestined in the drama. Baba says, how did this diamond merchant become Prajapita Brahma? Because he was very rich. He was a diamond merchant, of course. He was a diamond merchant what diamonds were available with Baba. Baba knows that he was a diamond merchant. Baba says nowadays there is a lot of imitation or artificial diamonds which were created. Baba says you should know how to discern between the artificial diamonds or the real diamonds. Baba gives us those true diamonds with which our life will become like a diamond. Baba is giving us the true knowledge worth diamonds in comparison with those diamonds. Baba says the diamonds, they don't have any value when it is compared with this knowledge. But those are imperishable and these are Baba says those diamonds are perishable diamonds, but whereas this knowledge is imperishable. When Baba has received this knowledge, then when Baba received this knowledge, Baba felt that there is no use in doing that diamond business. Baba didn't have that arrogance that he was the diamond merchant. But this knowledge, which is worth like diamonds, because this knowledge makes you claim that inheritance. This knowledge makes you claim the highest position. When Baba received this knowledge, Baba felt there is nothing beneficial in doing the business. Each version is worth hundreds of thousands of rupees. How many diamonds have been received? These knowledgeable versions are the true diamonds. Baba gives you these jewels. He fills your aprons. He makes your intellect divine. You need not spend anything to buy these versions. Baba says these versions are received free of cost. There is no need to spend anything. All the diamonds are studded in the buildings. It has become the part of the building. But whatever jewels of knowledge which is received by us, it makes our life as valuable as diamond. Whatever diamonds which are received, or Baba says it's just a product or material. What is its value when it is compared with the jewels of knowledge? Baba says all the perishable things are nothing to you when it is compared with this imperishable knowledge. Baba is making us earn those multi-millions at every step. There is a value of this education or the value of this knowledge or value of the teachings that Baba gives. You children should have complete faith. Baba has also explained. Baba says Baba's form is a tiny point of light. Baba is called the ocean of knowledge. You become wealthy with this knowledge. Baba says there will not be, it's not about the rain. There is no need to incur any expense in becoming pure. You have got this wisdom. You also understand that only one purifier, the Father is the purifier. You are becoming pure with the power of yoga. You know that you will become pure and go to the pure world. You should also know whether this is right or wrong. Which life is called a diamond life? Who is the actual wealthy person. You should always let your intellect work on these things. We become pure and we go to the pure world. Whoever has understood this point, they always realize that this is the right one and they start performing right actions. Baba says, every one of you has to go to the pure world. Who will go to the pure world? Those who become pure. Those who are part of the sapling here will emerge, but none of the others will understand. Not everyone will understand this. Who will know the value of these jewels? Those whose intellects are divine and pure. Those who don't understand anything, they always remain trapped in the bog. They hear this at the end, they say, when they realize at the end moment, "Oh Prabhu, your games of how you change the old world into the new one, your ways and means are totally unique. All of this knowledge of yours will be published in the magazines or newspapers. You should always print this picture in color and write, Shiv Baba through Prajapita Brahma is giving us this teachings and is making us the masters of the world. Baba is giving us this extra tuition and he is making us the masters of the world, that is Lakshmi and Narayan." How does he make? What is the method? What do we have to invest? That is, the pilgrimage of remembrance is required. While remembering Baba, the rust in the soul will be removed. Baba says, now you have to show the method to everyone. What do you inform? Baba says, remember me alone. Consider yourselves as a soul. Baba says, this knowledge makes you receive that inheritance of the heaven and it makes you pure. When these two aspects are very firm, that is, considering yourself as a soul and remove your intellects from all the sides and get it connected with the one. Those who have the realization of these two aspects, what is the sign of such students? Always consider yourselves as a soul frequently and remember the Father. Remind them again and again and then see if their faces change at all. Baba says, when you remember Baba, just see whether their faces will change. Do their eyes become moist? That is, the tears come when they are very happy, because it is said the face is the index of the mind. Whose child I am? So Baba says, the power of the pilgrimage of remembrance will always make your face sparkle. Then you can say that the knowledge is there in their intellect. You need to explain the foremost point, that the Father had said 5,000 years back that you need to remember Shiv Baba alone. Shiv Baba comes, the world will celebrate the birthday of Shiv Baba. Baba had given these teachings in order to make Bharat heaven. You should always remember the Baba alone, you will become pure. Even the young daughters can sit and explain. That unlimited father sits here and explains to you whatever tuition was given in the class, that can be explained to others. The word Baba is so sweet. When you remember Baba, what else is remembered? That is inheritance. So children should have such a faith. Always, whenever you remember Baba, you will definitely get the word inheritance in your intellects. When you remember Baba, the concept of the purity also gets immersed in your intellect. Baba says, Baba is changing you from human beings into deities, and this school is meant for that purpose because the deities are always pure. The father says, consider yourself to be souls and remember the father. Anyways, you have heard this term, right? Manmanabhav. Baba has mentioned this term frequently. Baba says, I am the purifier. You need to remember me alone. What is the benefit? What is the attainment received? The rust in the soul will be removed and you become Sato Pradhan. This is the only effort which is required to be made. Everyone says of this knowledge that this is the first class knowledge, but no one knows about the ancient yoga. That yoga which makes you pure, this is not understood by anyone. You explain to others about becoming pure, they only hear, they don't understand anything. So Baba says, all of you have become impure and tamo pradhan. Now consider yourselves as souls and remember me. Actually, you souls were with me in the land of peace, and you always call out to God, oh God, Father, please come, and Baba has come now. So follow my dictates, because when you called, I have come based on your call, so you need to follow my dictates. The directions will make you pure from impure. Baba is the almighty authority and ever pure. When you remember such a father, this is called the ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat. Let you always handle or manage the household responsibilities and manage your family also. But let your intellect be drawn away from everything and get it connected with the one father. This is the most essential aspect. When you understand this point, the significance of this aspect, Baba says, when you don't understand this point, it is considered as you have not understood anything. The purity is very good. People feel that the knowledge is good, the concept of purity is good, but how do we have to follow? Baba says the deities were always pure. How did they become pure? You need to explain this point first of all about the knowledge and the importance of the purity. Baba says the power of Baba's remembrance will enable you remove the rust which is in the soul and you become deities. To the sweetest spiritual, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, father and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children also offer love and remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father and Bap Dada. The essence for dharana, first one, in order to make you rich from poor, take the imperishable jewels of knowledge from the father. Each jewel is worth thousands, hundreds of thousands of rupees. Understand its value. Whatever knowledge is given and the yoga which is being taught, you should know its value and you should study them well. This study is the source of the income. It is by doing this you claim a high status. The second one, in order to become part of the community of Rama, keep the company of only the one father who is completely pure. Remain constantly distant from the bad company and remove your intellects from everyone and remember the father alone. Today's blessing. May you become multi-million times fortunate by having powerful remembrance and accumulate an income of multi-millions in each second. Let your remembrance be so powerful that which will enable you earn multi-millions in every second. Those who earn multi-millions at every step, just think how much do they earn. That is why it is said, you are multi-million times fortunate, like how he explained yesterday. We become so wealthy. Those who earn very well will have a different sparkle on their faces. Baba says always those who earn will have a different sparkle or that splendor. Let the intoxication of earning an income of multi-millions be visible on your face. Let there be such spiritual intoxication or happiness that people experience you to be very unique. In yesterday's Murli, Baba said, Allah teaches us and He makes us so wealthy. Today's slogan, everything in the drama is for the best. Stay aware of this and become a carefree emperor. Everything is for the best in the drama. With this awareness, always become carefree emperor. Today's Avyakt signal, the company of Bap Dada and the family of Bap Dada, those who have taken the company of Bap Dada and those who have become a part of this God's family, they need not visit any club or we have already become a part of morning club, right? So Baba says there is no need to visit any physical clubs or any other place for fun or enjoyment. Baba says let your face be always cheerful or let it have the sparkle. Let your face be always cheerful. Let it work like a board, so that advertisement can take place naturally and gradually. Let our face show how wealthy, how happy we are. Thank you. Om Shanti. Today the fifth group of surrendered brothers will go to Peace Park for their retreat camp. You are requested to assemble in the Dadiji's in front of the Dadiji's cottage. You will get transport from there. And BK Kumar brother, who is 46 years old, You got Baba's knowledge in 1997 and you are giving your service in Baba's kitchen. You were taking treatment in Madurai, Tamil Nadu, and you have left your mortal coil and have reached the Bab Dada's lap. Let's pay our good wishes for his onward journey. Thank you. Om Shanti.
बन के बाबा आपके हम कितने धनवान हुए। बन के बाबा आपके हम कितने धनवान हुए। दिल का नाता जुड़ा जब से, दिल का नाता जुड़ा जब से, हर गम से अनजान हुए। बन के बाबा आपके हम कितने धनवान हुए। दिल का नाता जुड़ा जब से, हर गम से अनजान हुए हो। बन के बाबा आपके हम कितने धनवान हुए। सुख मिला, शक्ति मिली, मिली है लाखों खुशियाँ। सुख मिला, शक्ति मिली, मिली है लाखों खुशियाँ। जैसे होता गुलों से गुलशन, यूं ही सजी हमारी दुनिया। नजरों से तेरी नजर मिली तो हम कितने निहाल हुए। बन के बाबा आपके हम कितने धनवान हुए।
तो अभी अंदर में सदा याद रहे हमें कौन मिला। सर्वशक्तिवान, हमें सद्गति देने वाला बाप, सद्गति दाता बाप। बाबा बच्चों की इतनी महिमा करे और अब भी बच्चे बाप के महावाक्यों को अब तो याद रखें। तो मधुबन में अभी अंदर ही अंदर अपने से ये बातें करते अपने को पक्का कराओ, कुछ भी हो जाए। अरे हम लोग जब शुरू में आए तो हम लोग के समय पहले तो एक आत्मा का लेसन था, अभी तो और भी विस्तार से नॉलेज है, ड्रामा की नॉलेज है। हर कदम में कोई कुछ बोले तो कैसे अपने को समझाएं। हमारे होते तो एक आत्मा का नॉलेज, परंतु इतनी धुन लग गई जो जिसको भी देखते, जिससे भी मिलते, एकदम अंदर शांत, कुछ भी संकल्प न चले। जो बाबा ने सुनाया, जो बाबा ने समझाया है, जो कुछ हमने सुना है, बस उसका ही मनन चिंतन। अभी हम यूज्ड हो गए, बस समझते हम तो ब्रह्मा कुमार बन गए। अरे बन गए, इतना ज्ञान मिला, मंथन कितना होता है।